Hello and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, comedian Noelle WH.
Hi, hello. I was waiting for the rest of my name. Didn't come.
I thought we agreed that it was just going to be W. Can we?
I have to get used to it.
What about Noelle or NW Herzog?
How about NW Hersey? Make it even shorter.
What about? We'll just make you a noise.
Okay, I like to be annoyed. How about a symbol? What symbol would I be? I don't know.
That's like when Eminem sang that, right?
Well, Prince made himself into a symbol.
Yeah, I know, but that's what Eminem.
Ever
what
since
did he
Prince
say?
turned himself into a symbol.
Ever since Noelle turned herself into a symbol.
I don't know what symbol I would be.
I would be a heart.
Is that a symbol?
Yeah, that's a symbol.
Or that an emoji?
A heart? No, that's a symbol.
Yeah, I mean, it's not on a keyboard.
I mean, the Prince's symbols on a keyboard?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forget. Yeah, he's like some dagger with flowers or something, right? Okay, so you would be a heart.
I would be a heart. Okay, so let me start that over. Guys, welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. This is episode 47. I'm your host, the comedian formerly known as Tracey Carnazzo, but is now a heart. Joined by my co-host, the comedian formerly known as Noelle W. Herzog. And now it's, what are you now?
I don't know. What's my
symbol? She's a star.
Am I going to be like a money sign?
Yeah, she's a dollar sign. Bling, bling, guys. All right. This is why people don't like us.
Listen, they're wrong. They're wrong.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. Make sure you go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast for more of that amazing banter. You're going to love it. And also our favorite unexpected trash talk is on Patreon. But don't forget, we have other podcasts too that are totally free, totally available everywhere you listen to podcasts. 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk and Teen Mom Trash Talk. We're here to talk about, we're going back to the oldies, back to the classics. Season 2, episode 7 of Catfish, the television show. Mike and Kristen. I've been waiting for this episode. I've been waiting.
I do not remember this.
Right.
I only remember one part, which is your favorite part. We
Never
won't
forget
talk about it yet.
Never forget.
I didn't remember this. I literally feel like I dated him though.
Okay.
It flips
this
me out.
guy, such a jerk. All right. So let's start off. Max and Nev are together and these two are only 40 miles apart. So Michael is 25. He's from Michigan.
Right. Sterling Heights.
Michigan Impossible.
Oh, wow.
That's what they said.
Wow.
Kristen is 22. She's in beauty school and she lives 40 miles away from him. They met on Facebook and they started saying, I love you after a month.
You wouldn't think he would be like that guy.
You would though. I'm telling you, guys like him, that's that guy.
I'm telling you, I really feel like he's somebody I dated because I'm like watching him and I'm like, I am oddly attracted to him.
Oh,
he is a terrible person.
I don't like him. So he said that she has a physical handicap. So Nev and Max Skype with him and he tells them that she got into a car accident and she has a fake eye and they've been talking for 3.5 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah. And
he
just keeps
40
saying,
minutes
man,
from someone or 40 miles.
He's like, hey, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, boy.
Bro, dude.
Uh-huh.
He owns his house and
nice.
They go there. He has a cross on the wall, but he does not believe, but he does believe in premarital sex.
He also has these lime green chairs I really like that Max is sitting on. I very much like them.
All right. Well, he doesn't think the girl in the picture is fake at all. Right?
No, not at all. Uh-huh.
He said that she has nice curves.
Gross.
And he saw nudes of her and he sent naked photos of himself with his face in it. Now, something else that I noticed about his house, he has a pack and play in his living room.
Okay, that's what I was going to say to you. That's what I wrote down.
He has a child.
He does. And I guess he doesn't want to say that on camera. He's probably like, let's not talk about the pen.
Let's not talk about the mistake I made. The pen. Don't talk about my kitty cage.
Don't talk about the cage, right?
We'll put the top fence on it.
Tracey loves a good top fence.
Oh, I love good top fence. All right. So they call her, the first thing they do is they call her beauty school.
This is a very strange thing.
So aggressive. So they call her beauty school and they're like, no Kristen Parkers, but they have a different Kristen. And they're like, do you think she has a glass eye? And they're
Right.
like, no, as far as I know. So Max is like, oh, and they or Max or Neve said, and she doesn't seem to have a glass eye.
Right.
That's
but
what Max
like,
says.
I feel like, is a glass eye that noticeable?
Yes. Not the okay. I don't think it's that noticeable, meaning like if you were looking at the eye, I think it looks very realistic. I think
Okay.
that the way your eyes move, because that one doesn't,
Yeah.
that would be noticeable.
You have a friend with a glass eye, right?
No, do
Do
you?
you? Yeah.
I have a few people that I know that are blind in one eye. And it's
I
kind of
don't know
like
why I thought the guy
similar.
you went to prom with. I always associate him with the glass eye. Isn't that funny?
Oh, well.
No, I'm not even making. I promise you, I'm not making
He
fun.
had
I'm dead serious.
glasses.
I knew someone that looked just like him when I went to high school, and I think he had a glass eye. So I don't know if I
He
associate
had
them together.
glasses.
I know. They both had glasses. I don't know, and I think that that's why I think glass eyes look more natural, because your friend's eye
Is
didn't
his
look
eye because he
glass.
owns it and it's attached to his head. That's his original eye. That's the OG.
I swear I thought he had a glass. I'm
Oh,
not even
well,
screwing
that is
around
something
with
that
you.
we that's something that we've never discussed before either. So you
It's
that he
not
had a
something
glass.
that comes up in conversation.
No, never. Not in 25 years. You would have never mentioned that you thought my prom
I
date had
thought
a
you
glass
told
eye.
me he did.
Okay, listen, maybe I was mad at him and I said something mean.
No, I'm telling you, I think it's because this kid I went to high school with from Middle Village had a glass eye, and they look so much alike.
Okay, did the guy that had the glass eye, was it noticeable? How'd you know he had a glass eye?
Because it was a rumor.
Okay.
So, like, did he?
All right. Well,
I don't know.
all right. So they search her phone number and they find out that her last name is Hillick.
Right.
And she lives on a farm. There's a barn. There's a horse. I love how they're analyzing this horse.
She's on a Farmville Square.
I know, but they're like,
Well, you
that-
you would know about horses.
I know, but they're like, that seems to be a horse. It was like the Google Earth picture. That was so funny. So they find someone named Kristen Hillick who's 57, but then they find one that says 22.
Right.
So they call back the beauty school and they're like, what about Kristen Hillick? And they're like, boom, boom, boom. That's her.
So it's like, okay, she's a real person. That's a name.
And her Facebook has horses and tattoos.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, obviously this,
Right.
So now they go to the driving range with Mike.
Yes. With his bros.
He's like, with his bros. And he's like, my life is no one's business.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I hate him. Have dated him.
Yes, he's very mean. So he lied to his friend and told her that he met her.
Right.
His friend Nick is cute.
Is that the one with the giant tribal tattoo?
I don't know. I think
One of them has the biggest tribal tattoo I've ever seen in my life.
Every guy here at this driving range is from Brooklyn.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, I know.
They're in Michigan. Is there a Brooklyn in Michigan?
Maybe. I don't know. There's a Florida, New York. Maybe there's a Brooklyn, Michigan.
Well, they're from Brooklyn, Michigan. His brother is just like Pinocchio.
I know.
So now they're going to show him what they found. And he's acting like kind of like manic.
Okay, but why is he so angry?
He's so angry. He's talking over Neve. He's getting
Right.
super nasty, closed off, angry.
I'm
And
done.
he's-
I'm done.
He's so mad. He said that he's turned down other girls. He tells them to go away. I have a feeling you don't really have to beat them off with a stick.
And here's the thing. He's like, this is my closure. This is your closure?
Yep. He said that he's angry. He has closure. He wants to end it right now. But he also wants to ask her why. Okay, Mike.
I think that he's just mean. I think he's just mean.
He's mean. So they're like, all right, do you want to meet him or not? Or meet her or
Right.
not? And
Right.
he's like, yeah, I guess so. So they go to the historical society.
They're like, this is what we used to do before there was internet.
Okay, but why couldn't they just go to the high school?
No, because they have to do something.
All right. So they find the 2007 yearbook and they find her photo and it's a different
Right.
girl.
Right.
And they call her. They
Mhm.
ultimately call her and she's like, I'm confused. You're not confused. You're not confused. You know why? Because there's
Why?
a production team at your house
Already?
recording this. Yes.
Oh, right, because it's record. See,
Yes.
I thought they were just recording on Neve's end.
Listen, she knows she's on the show. They don't just call you. That's not how TV works.
In my mind, it is. Stop
Okay.
ruining TV for me.
Sorry. So he talks to her. He tells her that he wants the truth, and they go to her house.
He's kind of nice here, though. He's like, I'm scared too. Like,
sure, because he's
you know?
like, I want to see this
Yes.
disgusting bitch.
Yeah,
that
I want to see
wasting my time.
sloth.
Yeah. Oh God,
Right.
he's so nasty. All right.
He is.
So she finally comes out of the house,
Right.
and she also has a boot on. I'm like, when was this accident?
Oh, I didn't even notice the boot. I just noted so many straps. I don't know
A
how
lot of
people wear so many straps.
It was the Times.
It was the Times, but like Kimberly on 90 Day had a lot of
straps.
too.
All right, so she has the boot on like she got in the accident yesterday.
Right.
This is a different girl. She has so many layers of tank tops on.
But that's what I mean.
She has on a lace short sleeve cardigan. This is like every
This is
outfit.
a look.
Okay, this is a look, but I will tell you this, being a
Yeah.
plus size woman,
Yeah.
every single outfit at Torrid is still like this.
Okay. Yes.
They've never evolved.
Mhm.
Okay.
You're right.
This is Hot Topic.
Okay. So I really like Hot Topic.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna buy all of your clothes from there, not band t-shirts, then this is what you're gonna look like. So
Right. That's true.
he gets pretty nasty with her.
Yeah, he does.
He blames her for ending all of his relationships. She also has 3/4 jeans on. She has like pedal pushers on.
Mhm. I used to be really into those though.
Yeah, not anytime. Well, I guess again, the Times.
He's like, I gave up relationship with real people, real connections for you.
Okay.
like,
And then he
okay.
says, quote, you were just using me to feel better about yourself. And then she said, quote, I want to cry.
Uh-huh.
And then she's like, but I can only
I can't.
No. Okay. So she started a fake profile in 2009 after the accident,
Right.
and she forgot to take her boot off. They were like, Kristen, the accident was in 2009. You can take the boot off. She's like, oh,
I didn't know that. My doctors didn't tell me
thank
that.
you. Okay, cool. I never went back for my post-op. So she said that she was going to kill herself.
Right.
And then she says again, she goes, quote, oh, she thanks him for helping her because she was going to kill herself. And then she said, quote, I was bawling my eyes out. You did one a lot.
Here's the thing. Once she said, like, you saved my life, this, that, he kind of softened up a little bit.
A
I will
little
say
bit.
that. He did.
A little.
You know why? Because it was almost like she praised him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's
You
like,
know,
I am
so
a
he's
hero.
like, I know it is important. I am a hero. I did save your life, actually, because
Right?
I'm wonderful. Yeah.
She said that he told her that no one should judge her. Now, here is the thing.
Yeah.
It is very telling. And this is what I mean about, like, you were like, I didn't think he'd be that type of guy. No, he is that type of guy because he has to have this nasty outer shell
Yes.
because he doesn't think it's cool to care about anyone.
Oh, yeah. I know plenty of those.
Meanwhile, he's over here telling her that, like, no one should judge what you look like as long as you're pretty.
Right. He's actually nice to her behind closed doors.
Right. But no, but this is before he met
Right.
her.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, so as long as you're pretty, no one should judge you. If you're,
Well, that's the thing. Right.
if you're not up to my standards of what I consider beautiful, then I will judge you.
She even says, like, okay, so everything is exactly the same except for how I look and my name. And he's like, well, those are the two things that were the most important to me. So,
Right. It's
yeah,
very weird.
right
All right.
there.
So now they're
Uh-huh.
also both very codependent.
Yes.
She said that she used to be skinny and get everything she wanted. What?
What does that mean?
What did you get?
Right. I want to
gonna-
know. I don't get
You're
things.
skinny. You got a brand new car.
That's what I say. I don't get things.
You do. You get all the things.
I get all the things. She's like, I used to be one of those girls. What girls?
What were you
What
doing?
does that mean? Right.
So she said that she's only alive because of him, and he wishes her luck and shakes her hand goodnight.
Right.
So basically she said that after her car accident, she can't say goodbye anymore. So she says goodnight because goodnight is just until the next time.
Because goodbye is forever.
Okay, this is very dramatic. This is very emo screamo.
Yeah, it is. It's telling of where she got her clothing.
All right. So she talks about her car accident, and he said that he never wants to talk to her again, and he's deleting her immediately, and he needs to show them that.
But so
Because-
fast.
Bro, he would never talk to someone that looked like that, bro. He has to beat the
Yeah.
girls. He got he had 17 girlfriends that he had to turn down. They're all crying their eyes out too.
They
Right.
loved me, bro.
Yeah. So they go back, and she said that
He's
she
like,
got
I'm gonna bow out
yeah.
of going back.
All
Okay.
right. Well, she got kicked out of high school. She said because she had too many surgeries.
Okay. That means that you just weren't going to school, probably. I'm thinking.
I think that
I think they would allot that for you.
I think something would happen. Maybe they would send work home for you.
Remember,
don't
like
know.
when you would be out sick, or this
Yeah.
is what they did on TV, and your friends would bring your
That's-
work home for you.
No, that would happen in my house.
I feel like my friend Lisa used to do that.
I used to do it for a friend. Okay, well, I used to bring home my friend that lives around the corner. He passed away because I hate him. But
Oh yeah,
so I used to make sure that he had all his homework every single day.
You have been consistently the same person your whole life.
His mom would call me every day and be like, "Hey Tracey, what's the homework? Oh, can you bring over your social studies book when you're finished? Because he didn't bring his home." I was such
Wow.
a good person, and then now look at him.
You still are such a good
now look at
person.
him, dead.
I know. Look at that.
Dead.
Dead. He didn't do his homework.
He didn't do his homework. No, he's dead. So she said that she was on steroids. She gained 130 pounds. Her
Right.
boyfriend left her. So this is what she claims. Now, I mean, I hope this isn't true. She
Mhm.
said that her boyfriend was driving the car in the accident. He didn't get hurt.
Right.
He didn't go see her for 2 weeks. And then he said to her, quote, "Have fun looking like a pirate."
But what does that mean?
Because she had one eye and she had an eye patch on probably.
I thought it was because she had the boot on, like peg
Mm-mm.
leg,
Mm-mm.
something like that. Oh my God. That's terrible.
But it's like, was he your boyfriend? Also, if
Yeah.
that's what your boyfriend told you, I'm glad he didn't come see you ever again.
No, I
What
agree
a
with you on that.
garbage
Also, was he
person.
nice before this, or did the accident rattle him? You know what I mean?
I have so many questions. All right. So she said that Mike used to tell her fairy tales to go to sleep.
Princess stories.
Yes. Now, what is with
That's
this-
not the Mike that I've met.
right? But Mike thought she was hot to him, and that's
Mhm.
it's very. You see how people treat.
Oh, I
certain
see it all the
people?
time.
Oh
Yes.
God. All right. So what is with this haircut?
It's very emo.
Because my friend, you're in beauty school, and I don't know. I would kick you out.
Yeah, I would kick her out for her choice of straps.
Well, again, the times. Now,
No, I know.
she said, you know, I have to be wacky. You know, I take my eye out when I'm at parties, kind of. She does like party tricks with her eye. All right. So she said that it doesn't need to be rinsed or sanitized.
Neither. Okay. First of all, I couldn't watch. I don't watch these.
I
things.
watched.
Of course you did.
I wish I could watch. I wish I could watch closer.
Yeah,
I
was
would have
actually-
asked her to look inside her hole.
Okay.
I would have taken my flashlight out.
Later, we're gonna record Unexpected.
Yeah.
But they were talking about how this one girl wouldn't be there
Uh-huh.
for the other girl if she went into labor on the plane. I'm like, Tracy would deliver that baby. She would
Yes, I
stare
would.
into the abyss.
I would. I would
And that's
be
what
like,
and now the
push
eye
it
you
on the
would
plane.
stare.
I'd be like, do it on the plane so I only have access to it.
Yeah. This is who you are, and this is
Because
who I am.
if we were on a plane and you were delivering your baby, right? And the flight attendant said, "Is anyone a doctor on this plane?" I would scream to the top of my lungs so no one could hear anyone respond.
No, you would say you were a doctor.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But I would
Yeah.
say it so loud that
Right.
anyone else responding would be drowned out. And I'd be like, I saw them, but I
Yeah.
know that person and they're lying. She's a liar. She's a cashier at
Yes.
Kmart. She is not a doctor.
Exactly.
Don't touch my friend.
When I was watching this, I'm like, I know Tracy is watching this eyeball out, but why doesn't she have to wash it?
Okay, but I feel like maybe they did not give her that information either, just like they didn't tell her to take her boot off.
That's true. You're right. She's living
like,
like,
"Oh,
I wonder
yeah,
if
I
she
was in-"
has it on now.
Oh my God. So Neve holds it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is there juice in the eye socket? I guess not.
No.
What's
No,
the-
I don't think so. I think it's like a hollow.
But I'm saying like, does because your eyelids make juice.
Right. Maybe they cut off the ducts. Maybe
Yeah,
they
I don't
burn
know.
them.
I don't know. I need to know more of like what I
They
don't
tie
know.
our tubes.
Maybe that's why you don't have to sanitize it because there's no outdoor.
What if you had a brain infection?
Well, I guess it's
infection.
easier to get to because you
I
have a
don't
brain
like.
cave.
I don't like it.
Okay. Well, I don't
I
know.
like
Listen,
it.
guys,
You like this.
I'm a doctor, so I'm a little fascinated by it, but I mean no harm.
No, I mean no harm by this. I am not fascinated.
If you have a glass eye, please go to Catfish Trash Talk podcast on Facebook in our group and tell us tell us the answer to these questions that I have.
Yes,
What's in your
please.
hole?
Please, your head hole.
What's in your head hole? All right. So Nev and Max go hang out with Mike and his boys again. What is with Nev's comment?
About what?
He goes, quote, everything that you did was the right thing to do.
I don't know. Nev also was not nice to her like the whole time because he did not deem her attractive.
Yeah, because he wasn't attracted to her.
Mm-hmm.
So he said that he'll probably talk to her again, and his friends agree. And Nev said he was such a gentleman.
They were chaining cigs.
Oh my God. They couldn't stop smoking Newports.
This was like when it was cool to smoke.
Oh
like,
my God.
You just can't. We're going to be on camera. Let's just keep smoking. They probably all threw up afterwards from smoking so much.
They were like, we constantly have to be smoking on camera.
Yeah.
So, and they've been filming me for 8 hours. I've smoked 17 packs of cigarettes. I don't feel well. But I can't stop because then no one will know I'm cool.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, Nev was like, you were such a gentleman. I can't even believe you talked to her after you saw how unattractive she, he didn't say that, but he meant it.
That's what he was thinking.
All right. So 2 months later, they started talking 2 weeks later.
And he decided to start talking to her again. That's interesting.
No, it's not at all.
Why?
Because he also wants the attention from her.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't.
She tells him that he's great. No one tells him he's great. Trust me, no one tells him he's great. So he doesn't have a girlfriend. So I guess he must have beaten those girls off with a stick, and he must have beaten them dead.
To death. Yeah, they're just dead.
But she has a boyfriend.
Sure.
Maybe she does.
I don't know. I just feel like suddenly your whole life is the best thing ever. You suddenly have a boyfriend. You're moving. Life is great.
But her boyfriend's moving to Florida with her and her family.
I know, but it's like, no, he's not.
Okay, but you know what?
Yeah.
Even if she doesn't have a boyfriend, I'm glad she lied because I want him to think she has a boyfriend.
Agreed. Yes, agreed.
So he's moving to Florida. The boyfriend's moving to Florida with her. Mm-hmm. And her family is buying a salon.
Which is awesome because she's in beauty school. Good for her.
Yeah. So now she's going to be like, hey, guys, who wants a choppy haircut?
I want you to know that Max put up a tweet.
What did he say?
After this aired.
Yes.
And it said, Max Joseph, Kristen is pretty awesome. Despite the lies. I mean, she let us hold her eye. Inspirational. I love him. That's so funny. Held the eye.
They held the eye.
He is not anywhere on social media.
No, he's nowhere. She is on Facebook. I saw her on Facebook, but like everything's private.
She's married.
Yeah, I saw her wedding picture.
The only thing I saw was on her Instagram. Also, it's private. She actually does not have a lot of followers, so I guess she doesn't add fans or anything.
Right.
And it just says, "I'm Kristen from MTV Catfish, proudly taken." That's
it. Listen, I hope he has no girlfriend ever in his whole life. He's so mean.
Me too. He knows that he was mean. Otherwise, he would be on the television. He would be on social media.
You think his whole life, like maybe he doesn't even work like he just sits in his house because he was mean on Catfish?
Maybe. What I did read was that, there was a reunion after season 2 also. And she met Framel. Mm-hmm. Do you remember?
Yeah,
Framel?
Of course. Yeah, with
and they became best friends. Yeah,
I love that.
And they became best friends at
I love that
the
for
reunion.
them.
And they started talking. They talk like every day.
Good. I hope they're still best friends.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I love that, guys. Make sure you follow us at we have Instagram.
Noises.
We have Instagram, Catfish Trash Talk on Instagram. Go over and follow us. Noelle will give you all the updates. You could follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You could follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming stand-up show dates. And everything podcast related is over there too, and all of our merch.
So much. We got new pop sockets.
No one's bought them yet, but I didn't post a picture either, so maybe I'll do that.
Buy them, guys. They're very cool.
Oh, they're so cute.
I love them.
Don't buy them. More for me. Bye.
Bye.